Holy shit! It is Monday, everybody, and that means it is time for Hearthfire Tales. How you all doing? I'm doing well. Welcome back. Welcome back to Hearthfire Tales.
We're all Christmassy.
We're all Christmassy, yeah.
Oh, come on, Slay.
Yeah,
I have Dylan's hat here.
Yeah, so I was looking all over for my hat, so this is the best thing we could get is my Pokemon Christmas jumper.
It's good enough. You have an invisible hat on. As I said, this is Hearthfire Tales. It's Monday. We're playing D&D. Welcome back, everybody, to the Wizard of Wildspace. Don't know if the mic picked that up. It was very menacing. As always, I am Jim, your DM. You're somewhat improvisational DM today. And of course, I am joined, as always, by a wonderful crew of players who it is my honest joy to torment. So I'm going to introduce them now. First off, we have Harker, a scarecrow with a brave crow. Would you like to introduce yourself and tell us what you're all about?
Hi, my name is Harker. I am an Irish streamer and content creator on most of nearly every platform that exists on the internet at this point. And I play Scraps, the Awakened Scarecrow, in this campaign. And this is our first campaign. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. Am I allowed to say this is our first campaign since the channel has reached
our first game? Or we'll get to that. But
Yes, it has. Remind me to put that in.
That's why I was telling you to chill before we went online.
Dylan, it was a bit, Dylan. I was doing a joke.
I don't know what a joke is, Jim.
Okay.
He's never heard a joke in his life.
Next up, we have a lion who is learning to be a bully. Apollo, would you like to introduce yourself?
I would never be a bully. I'm a good little guy. Hey guys, my name's Apollo. I'd say I'm a content creator, but God, I've not done anything in the last while. 2024, roll on perhaps. I don't know. I'm here. I'm a little guy. We're here for the fun time, and I play Airy Mooncaller, a little Leonin, a little rogue, a little soul knife, and he's so scared of everything that moves and has a shadow, just like me for real.
Yeah, nice. And then finally, we have a tin man who once shrank a hippo to earn its respect. Dylan, the DM of Might, Magic, and Metal, would you like to introduce yourself?
What's up? I'm Dylan. I play D&D a lot and other games, and sometimes people watch it and tell me I'm good at it. So if you also agree, tell me I'm good. I really need the validation.
Oh, that's so sad. You're good. You're
doing great, King.
Thanks.
Couple of small announcements. Time to get serious for you guys there at home. And I'm sorry I have to do this. It's just housekeeping, you know. First off, we hit affiliate. Thank you very much. You guys were all a huge part of that, probably more than we were. But we're here now. We can take subscriptions. So gives them. We need them. Now that we've got a taste, we're craving them. I need my fix, dude. So yes, first off, we did that during the week. Thank you very much. It's really appreciated. We love it here. It's fun. Dylan shrank a hippo.
Oh my God.
Secondly, we are again doing a raffle tonight, a giveaway. We're giving away five sets of
5 sets.
Dice. So again, that's one for every member of your party if you're in a 5-person party, or a 4-person party and a DM who wants a new set of dice. We're going to be running that around the midway point at the break, just around the point where I'm furiously struggling to write the second half of this game. So all you're going to have to do there is, once we launch the competition, you're just going to have to hit !raffle, and you'll be into the draw for a chance to win some shiny new math click clacks. You may notice we are down a player tonight. Unfortunately, Caitlin wasn't able to make it, so we are going to be actually running a one-shot in a different corner of Wildspace. So I had you all introduce yourselves for characters you're not even going to be playing.
You bastard!
I had questions, but I wasn't gonna ruin the vibe.
And there will be questions because I dumped character sheets on the guys not 15 minutes ago.
Hey Jim, can I just interject for 2 things super quickly before we get into this?
Of course. Yeah.
First off, thank you, Jeff, for letting me know that I can't read, and I'd put my camera under Harker's name and Harker's under my name.
That means
neither of us are as attractive as the other, so it was going to get very confusing. And thank you so much for everyone who's just blown us up with subs. That's amazing. I think we got I don't know, 6 since we started the stream. So that is
You're on a
unreal.
hype
So
train.
thank you so much. Yeah, I don't know what a hype train is, but we're on it, baby.
You're
We're
on a hype
it.
Hype. I don't know what any of that means. I'm too old. But
Come
to you
on.
6,
It's
to
a
you
lot of
6 new
words.
subs. I love
You're
you more.
killing
Can
me.
we all just say woo woo or something?
You motherfucker.
Choo choo, motherfuckers!
I'd like to go
Also,
home,
everyone
actually.
who is everyone who's subscribing right now is getting
Maku,
founders badges.
holy shit! You absolute
God.
hero!
Way!
I can't see anything. I'm the blind DM in my corner.
He just
I'm so old
they just
fashioned. I'm doing it
fucking
with a
gave us
notebook.
gifted
Mako
5
gifted 5
subs.
Yeah,
You
they
absolute-
did.
Wow. Okay. Give me a name and I'll throw an NPC in this for you. Like stick is
Oh
all
my god,
fuck.
yes.
And
Oh,
to you
no.
new subs, and all that jazz. I love you more than the old ones. Don't tell them I said that. But I do.
Holy
The
shit.
The
old
only
ones
way
that
to
also
outdo my
joined
love is to
today.
keep coming.
You're smashing it.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
full cat. Sorry.
Sorry, yeah, this is Ghost.
That scared the shit out of me. Oh
This
my
is
god.
Ghosty. He's my
What
cat.
was a shadow?
He likes to climb on top of me most of the time I'm streaming.
Okay, that's
Mako
class. I
requests Walter.
actually just realized my cat is in the room here, but it's asleep. I'm glad I noticed
Go
that
through
now.
your button screen.
Maku's name that they want to give is Walter.
Walter. Okay.
Which I'm going to reveal that is an inside joke for a stream campaign that we're working on in the background, and they're
Okay,
torturing me with this. They're all torturing me with this.
I don't know, so I don't give a fuck.
I'm dying.
Well, look,
Maku
this
just
is,
gave us 5 subs. They can do
I'm
whatever the fuck
going
they
home.
want.
Dylan, your character is now called Walter. Okay.
Gladly.
Here we
Walter.
go. Right. Now, as I said, this game was written very quickly, everybody. So I do apologize in advance. We are back in Ozspace, everybody. Woo! But we are not at that smoldering wreck where we left our characters last time. No. They need a little bit of rest and relaxation after the straight up ordeal they just went through. Instead, we're going to cast our eyes across the galaxy. Planets fly by us, stars twinkle and then fall away into the empty expanse of space. And we tear through the cosmos until we come to land on a small emerald ship making its way through the emptiness and the nothingness of space towards again another small planetoid right on the other side of emerald space, just on the edge of the lawlessness that exists outside of controlled space. This is a region that hasn't been fully kind of not settled but domesticated, for lack of a better word, by the Wizard of Wildspace yet, and he's been sending his Emerald Legion deeper and deeper into to kind of get a handle on things and tame it down. But there is still a lot of lawlessness and underhanded doings going on in this section of Emerald Space. Aboard this ship are 4. They look like Warforged. They are basically Warforged, but they're made almost entirely out of emerald materials. This is the Emerald Guard. It is the Wizard of Wildspace personal army. As part of his campaign to subdue the horrors of Wildspace and the region that had been the kind of chaotic, lawless area before it became Emerald Space.
Are we the baddies?
Are we the baddies? He created an army of automatons to bring peace, and justice to his new empire.
No, not the Empire.
Your new empire. So, aboard this ship, Unit 24601, Unit 8997, Unit 90042. We're into life. You are all of you freshly activated units. You are members of the Emerald Guard. You are all built for one thing: the defense of Emerald Space.
We are cops.
Would you
Okay.
like to? You're the fuzz.
No.
Would you like to very quickly introduce your characters for me?
Sure, we know what characters we're playing.
Sure.
Tell me what you are at the very least.
I'll go first.
Yeah, thank you. While I
my
Audacity in the background.
emerald's body wears into life, and I like kind of get my like little HUD RoboCop display going on, and I kind of like I like go into my start screen and I start looking through my vitals and stuff. Seems like very very dexterous. I'm quite wise. I don't seem to be equipped with any weapons, and I said, look at my fists and realized my fists are my weapons. I am designation 90015, but I think that this name is foolish and not wise enough. I instead shall be called Walter.
Yes, Walter. Yes, Walter.
I'm a motherfucking mug, baby.
Mother.
Nice. Nice. Okay. Yes. So before the other guys introduce themselves, because I've got my recording going in the background now. Thank you, whoever it was typed in that reminder. The Emerald Guard, they start out as kind of just empty units. They are very, very much emotionless robots. I'm happy to say you guys have probably been on like 1 or 2 little training skirmishes or something before this. So you probably have the whispers of a personality bouncing around inside your empty heads. But at this point in time, you're basically blank slates. And what they do is, as they go on, they begin to develop personalities. They begin to develop what, like you or I would equate to like almost a soul, in that they have life experiences and they begin to develop relationships and stuff like that. So you guys are very early on in your career. You're basically just robo buds on a ship. Harker, tell me a little bit about your soulless robo bud, please.
So my soulless robo bud kind of sparks awake, and in extremely robotic, especially for the first couple of movements, is just surveying where on earth it is. And as it kind of takes in the scene and notices other ones waking up around it, looks down and finds weapons, many weapons laden around. And first thing it finds is an absolutely giant hammer, huge, too heavy to be carried by any meager human, but of course it is not a meager human. And also kind of like knocked up beside its shoulder, or leaning up behind the back of its shoulder, finds a very long javelin beside it as well.
I love javelins.
And takes it and starts to kind of almost through muscle memory spin it around, trying to figure out what it's meant to be doing.
Oh, nice. You're doing katas. I love
it. And then immediately starts to look around, take in, not speak yet, because it doesn't have anyone really to speak to that it sees, and take in the fact that it is surrounded by its colleagues, its allies, and it feels strength in that.
Nice. Okay, very good.
Shout out to Everyday Gamer for the raid. Thank you. I didn't want to interrupt Harker's introduction.
Everyday Gamer, what is the absolute crack? I've turned them into emotionless robots and I'm trying to ad-lib a game here. And then finally, Unit 24601, please tell me what is going on in your robo skull.
As Unit 24601 comes online, their emerald body just is standing perfectly still, perfectly straight. It's just staring ahead in that way where some people, when they wake up, immediately get up and start moving around, but other people will stay standing until they are 100% sure of the course of action that they want to take. Unit 24601 is standing because the very first thing that they are doing is going through any and every database that has been put into their mind, the first and foremost one being combat. So for the first couple minutes of being put online, they're just going through every single combat video, the history log, battle log, everything. And in that initial moment just kind of gets the spark of the beginning of a desire to be a general.
Shit, nice.
At some point.
I love the ambition. I'm going to say that, and this is lore that I'm just now making, is that the Emerald Legion have basically like not wireless communications between them, but basically every unit that is made has access to the muscle memory of those that come before it.
Ooh.
Nice.
So like those that want to go in and do like just violence onto others will have
Oh my God, cops.
will have that capacity to quite a degree right off the bat. And to that end, you guys are all jumping in here as level 7 Robo Boys,
Oh.
Robo Folk. So you have you got not real experience, but like the echoes of the experience of those who came before you, if you know what I mean.
Mm.
You guys are all kind of finding your yourselves, whirring to life, going through multiple wars in your head, just doing so many katas with a javelin.
Oh my God, we immediately have PTSD. Great. Love
yeah,
Wake up.
you wake out, look out the window, a passing comet reminds you of a bomb, and you're like, ah! No, yeah. The door opens and a significantly more weathered unit comes in. This one kind of looks at you, and I have not thought of a voice for this guy, but he is okay, he's Richard Nixon. No, he comes in, he goes, "All right, men, all right, robots, now is the hour. We have been tasked with the investigation of a spaceport on the edge of civilized space." And he looks you up and down, and he goes, "A likely lot, a savvy crew, yes. We will do well, and you especially will do well under my guidance and tutelage, for you see, I am a hero." And he kind of scuffs his robo body. He goes, "The Emerald Legion has received reports that unnamed ships have been making a port at a dock that has been..." And he pulls out a little kind of robo book, and he's going through it. Beep, 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 beep. "Yes, this is meant to be an unoccupied spaceport, but we have received multiple reports of ships docking, loading, and unloading, multiple people coming in and out. So we have been tasked with finding the knaves. My heroic guess is smugglers, and running them out of the place. First, peacefully, but if peace isn't an option, you know what we have to do. Protect the universe. Go green!"
Go green.
Go green, sir.
Go green.
Very good. I have nothing for this guy. I just needed an exposition bot. The chat
That's his
can
name.
name him.
Exposition
His
bot.
name is, his first name is Hero. The chat can give me the second name. Yeah, no, his designation is unit HE or -0.
Yeah,
Of course.
Yeah, the ship takes another few minutes to kind of get up to this place, but you arrive. The ship kind of pulls into the dock, which is conspicuously empty right now, and you can see like basically what is just kind of like a sea fort. I don't know if you guys know like Caribbean sea forts. So like
Yeah.
basically a big straight up fucking castle in space on a rock. Very, very smooth walls. All the windows are high up and kind of gaps in it with kind of space for bombardments and that kind of stuff, you know. One big fuck off door that you can see immediately. As you disembark, HeroBot turns to you and goes, "Right, boots on the ground. Let's get to it." And then stands there with his arms crossed, waiting for you to do something.
In the fastest possible way. If I've been sitting, I don't know why I've been sitting, but I have been sitting, I will quite literally put boots on the ground and then just stand close to him.
He looks you up and down and he goes, "Very good. What was your designation again?"
Oh God.
Unit 89997.
Unit 89997. I will be writing you up for following orders correctly and
Thank you, sir.
listening to the voice of a hero. And he writes it in his little book. What do you guys want to do?
I think unfortunately that our Captain Hero will probably write me up for not following orders correctly, as I'm filled with this kind of like restless energy, and I've just been doing cartwheels constantly, just cartwheels back and forth, like.
I see. This unit is overjoyed to be in the presence of a hero. Are you taking notes, Unit 8997? This is what it means to live in the moment.
And yeah, I think I'm just like, I'm just constantly doing cartwheels, and then kind of as he like commends me, I like stop mid cartwheel, like on one hand in a handstand, give like an upside down salute. I'm like, ready to serve, Captain. I'm now Captain America voice. That's what I've landed on.
Cool.
Okay. 24601.
Please do something useful. 24601.
Useful? You don't bring me here for useful. You bring me here for story, baby. Unit 24601 will be just straight. You can't make allusions to Jackie Chan and not expect me to just follow through with that. I'm sitting on some crate, cross-legged. I have a sword just like laid down on my lap, and I just have like a little book on military war history that I found. And I look up at Hero and I say, oh God, well, what's the quote?
Yeah,
Jackie. A wise man must never seek war, but must always be ready for it. That's from some show. I don't know what show it's from.
That's probably Avatar.
I think it's Avatar. I think it's Uncle Iroh.
Sounds like an Uncle Iroh quote.
Yeah. I think it's Uncle Iroh. Yeah.
This is the one day I don't have my Appa on the shelf behind me. I changed it out for a Tyranitar. God damn it.
Always be ready for it. And I just kind of like fold the book and put it a little mini bookshelf slot opens up in my thigh, and I just put it in there. I'm just going to be essentially quoting the Art of War and Uncle Iroh for this entire one shot. So.
I mean, shit. Look, I have zero content for this, so please fill us with wisdom. Okay. Yeah. So you guys basically do nothing, is what you're telling me.
I do go to where he is.
There's a big door, and he wanted us to go do something.
Well, he wanted you to get boots on the ground. So, what you can see is like big walls, big door. At like a cursory glance, that's what the DM is giving you for free.
Mm-hmm. Are you still cartwheeling?
Oh yeah,
915.
Like, just assume I'm in a constant state of flux. Okay. If I wasn't given the name Walter by Maku, my name would be Flux, I think.
Flux, okay.
Walter Flux? That's your
Walter
name.
Flux? Walter Flux the Wise?
Yeah. Walter Flux the Wise. Taking it down.
If I am kind of holding my javelin, if I've taken it off my shoulder and I'm holding it, if you happen to cartwheel past me, I'm going to try and trip you.
You can fucking try, yeah.
Yeah.
I have stats somewhere that I will refer to see.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah. Roll it up.
What am I adding?
Just roll an attack roll with your javelin.
Can I use my commander strike to give Harker advantage?
Yeah, absolutely.
I rolled real good. I might not need it.
Flux the Wise.
That's kind of funny.
Okay, no, yeah, I'm good. Thank you. That is a 25 to hit.
Jesus Christ.
Does that hit you, Walter?
Can I say I was doing the dodge action so she has disadvantage?
Only because you have said you were actively cartwheeling. Yes,
yeah,
sure. Yeah. Like you said, you were a leaf on the breeze, basically.
Yeah. No,
that's harder to hit.
I'm essentially just doing capoeira. I'm a capoeira boss.
What you do is you sweep for his legs, but he's mid cartwheel, so suddenly his legs aren't there anymore. Yeah. His hands are going down instead. Yeah, go for it.
So I have advantage and disadvantage.
You're neutral.
Oh yeah.
So that's a straight roll. First roll was the high roll.
Fuck.
Sorry.
Which is 25.
Is there any bullshit I can Man, let me learn this character.
You're a monk. You could uncanny dodge, maybe.
No, that's a rogue,
That's a rogue
thing.
Oh,
thing.
Yeah.
that's a rogue thing, isn't it? No, what's the
Yeah,
monk one? Monks
no.
have
Station defense.
I have
station
evasion,
defense,
but
that's what it is, yeah.
no. Okay, yeah, no. I guess I just follow my ass. And then just constantly just start like rolling around on my back and be like, "It's okay, I've learned jujitsu," and I kind of just do that like
It's gone to the
jujitsu
ground.
thing on my back.
Come to the ground.
Come to the ground.
Really pointedly in front of Hero Captain, I'll just look at 915 and say, your time would be better spent getting ready to leave, Walter.
Hero looks
I
down
am
at Walter and
always
goes,
ready, and I salute as I made like kip up onto my feet, and then I just dash out the door.
Hero fully thinks you're groveling at his feet. So no love lost there. Yeah, nice. Okay. I guess 24601, you learn a little more about battle.
I'm walking. I just put the book away. I'm like, okay.
All right, nice.
It's that my guess.
Right, so the door grows ever more tempting.
Have you left? You have walked out the
I'm
door,
running.
right?
I'm running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll
Where are you
follow
running?
last
Are you-
out, and as I pass Hero, just nod to him and go, I too will become a hero in glory like you one day.
Well, no one could be a hero quite like me, but ambition is, of course, a virtue. Got the
Of
lark
course.
chat in there, didn't I? And then he does actually move on with you. He's part
Okay.
of the unit.
King.
So yeah, what do you guys? What are you doing?
I'm
Investigating
going
this
to
door.
start an
Investigating.
intense rivalry with Walter in terms of just trying to show off at all times that I'm a better soldier.
Yeah.
So-
Amazing.
If can I cast and walk at the same time?
It depends on what you're trying to cast.
A 10-minute spell.
No, I think that
Okay.
you got to kind
I
of.
will wait
it depends
for
on
an
the spell, but I think you have to
Opportune
sit down and
moment
kinda concentrate on it.
to when we're like stopped or something.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna say if you want to do that now while they're investigating the door, that's probably gonna be the only opportunity you have.
Do it in a space of 30 feet. So
Cool.
let's say it casts just as, I don't know, we're going outside or something, if we're planning on going outside.
Hmm.
And I'm going to cast Fine Steed
Oh,
Nice.
Fuck, class, yeah.
to try and become even more impressive to Hero Captain in the face of Walter. I am going to summon a giant fiendish elk, which is the closest thing to a reindeer I can create.
Yeah.
Um,
So good.
And he will
One-
find me just suddenly astride this giant steed.
110%. So much so that I'm gonna say Hero looks at you, nods in admiration, pulls out his thing, and goes bloop 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 as his giant elk appears beneath him as well. Ah, a cavalry charge. Capital idea.
Yes,
Why is he
Whips
now
out,
Nigel
uh,
Thornberry?
Because I just decided who he is. Thank you.
Smashing.
He pulls out a cavalry saber as well. Okay, so two of the party are now cavalry.
My javelin's like
go on.
pointed forward across, like beside them.
Also, yeah, I'm gonna say the elks are also green robots.
Okay.
Perfect.
And because that's such a good idea, yours has its processor is in the nose, so its nose is blinking red.
Yes. Oh my
Very
God.
good, very good. What is the absolute crack? Do you want to investigate the door? Is
Yeah,
that what
but
she's up to?
quick shout out to Maku again, who just gifted another 5 subs because holy
Legend.
shit. Legend.
Maku, you're a coward. I think you should go for 15.
No balls.
I'm finding who I am as a DM and as a streamer, and apparently
You're one of
it's a
those
dick.
streamers.
Yeah, God.
No, I do.
Jim going
it's-
into Findom.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, you're that kind of streamer.
I don't know what that means. I'm
Jim
gonna
from
Oh,
down there,
You,
uh,
you're
Don't
going to
Google.
find out, I think.
Don't Google it. Just
Cool.
become
A
who
journey
you
of
are naturally.
self-discovery.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's who I am. I'm a dick.
Just shame people into spending
Um,
more money on you, and you'll have a good
The
time.
Mulan reflection song, but it's just kind of like Jake Paul in the reflection.
Oh no, I don't want to be Jake Paul.
No, they
Fuck
did
Oh
it.
my god!
What did you guys?
off.
Well, we
Don't
found out what
make
works
this
on
who
Macu.
I am.
The last
Okay,
NPC, Jim's legal
Jim,
name.
the next NPC is your full legal name.
Okay, sure. I'll dox myself for the subs. I'll do it.
And then the one after, can we have your PPS number? And then finally,
Yeah.
date of birth, please.
Was it mother's maiden name? You're
Yeah,
after?
mother's maiden
That's-
name.
sorry,
first
And the
that's
name
right.
of
pet.
your
And childhood
first
first
cat. Yeah.
Yeah. What's your name again? Okay, yeah. Fuck. Sub another 10. And I'll do the rest of the thing. Of Spider-Man mask. No, I'm not that person.
No.
I won't do it.
Don't commit to that,
Oh,
please.
stop, Macu.
Stop making sense.
Stop. Don't listen to me anymore. Leave and never come back.
Yeah, go. You said you were going.
Thank you very much, and we do appreciate it. Everyone else, be like Maku. Okay, here we go. The door is fucking big, and the DM didn't have a puzzle. On the door, it says, "Please knock twice."
Double punch.
Who's there?
Double punch.
Who's there?
Heroes bringing peace and justice to the universe.
No, that's not very good.
Hero, I don't know what to do, and I look at our captain. They were refusing peace and justice.
Don't try and trick me into solving my own puzzle, you maniac.
I
Hero is busy tending to his mount.
go up and I just say, in the name of the Emerald Legion, open your doors.
It goes, in the name of this door, please knock twice.
Knock, knock. In the name of
Who's
the Emerald
there?
Legion, please open your doors.
In the name of the Emerald Legion, please open your doors. Who?
I turn to Hero just sobbing.
He's,
What?
he's standing completely stern in he's like Gary Oaking on top of his
His elk.
his festive mount. Yeah. Like he's not sat on it, he's just fully stood up straight on top of it.
In the name of the Emerald Legion, please?
It's not very good, frankly pathetic. And then the words disappear again. It goes knock twice.
Stand aside. I will fix this. I
Please
I
fix
will
this.
dismount my elk.
It
And walk
gracefully
up.
takes a knee and bows to you as you walk away.
I shoot dirty looks at this elk.
I love my elk already.
It shoots dirty looks at you right back.
Oh yes, it
The
does.
elk.
So this elk,
Kicks him dirty
while
looks.
it's got my attention, it has the ability to understand one language I speak.
Yeah.
Can I understand it?
I wouldn't say so unless you've got speak
No.
with animals active. And
Okay, cool.
unfortunately, that's a universe away right now.
Yeah. That's all good. Right, I'm gonna walk up to this door and knock.
Twice? Yeah. Who's there?
It is I, Unit 89917, whatever the fuck my name is.
Unit 899171 or whatever the fuck my name is. Who?
I'm gonna hit it with my sword, my warhammer.
Yeah, try it. Go for it.
I did a history check to see if anything I just saw in the downloaded files refer to this fucking
Yeah.
door.
What does the art
17.
of war say about this situation?
17 doesn't hit it, I'm afraid. Yeah, give me a history check.
Right, okay, +3 to this.
I can't give you advantage. on
That's a
this, I'm afraid.
dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Yes, something about this is pinging in the back of your head. You're like, this is familiar to me. This is familiar to me. This is familiar to me. What is this speech pattern? And then you think of the great, beautiful, handsome, talented General Jim Patrick Toohey and his campaigns on the taming of Wildspace and how he was able to subdue an entire army, not through battle, but with a well-timed knock-knock joke.
Jim, Patrick. Right. Okay. I relay that information and I just say, I think we need to give it. Who knows a good knock knock joke? There was no data on jokes on what I downloaded. Only war.
It
And
says that the
military
joke
history.
Jim told was so funny, all who heard it either submitted and just walked from the battlefield or died of laughter.
I don't think any
it
of us
couldn't be
are that
recorded.
good.
Oh God.
And it's a Christmas stream. Tell me a
Knock
joke.
knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting elk.
Interrupting elk.
The
Who?
elk's gonna charge while you reply.
Yes. Roll it up. Roll it up with advantage.
Yes.
That's so good.
Merry
Merry Christmas.
What's the? I
Harper.
don't have elk stats. What's elk stats?
Just roll me an attack plus an elk modifier, which as we all know is +4.
Oh, of course, 21.
That elk's sturdy as fuck.
He's a robot elk.
Yeah. Fair.
17 plus 4, 21, please.
The door fucking loves it. You
Of course,
see the
a
words.
masochist.
You see the words. Very good. A classic begin to form before the elk just absolutely fucking obliterates the door, shatters it into a million pieces. You guys get in the room. Holy shit, you're in the castle. You find yourselves in kind of a, for lack of a better word, like a T-shaped room, right? It's cruciform. So you come in, what you can see immediately before you is like a ramp, for lack of a better word. Okay, nobody knows this. Good. Okay, a ramp in front of you. At the top of the ramp, kind of a wall with another door in it. To either side of you, barrels, just fucking tons of barrels, like in storage in the kind of side spaces. What do you want to do? I'll draw a picture for you guys.
Yeah, please do. I think we need it. I think it's.
I know we
important.
usually do theater of the mind, but usually we have more time to prep these things.
Sir, I believe we have found the smuggler's den. Look at all these barrels. Is this going to be Donkey Kong? Are we just playing Donkey Kong right now?
Fuck, I wish we were playing Donkey Kong.
Okay.
You're gonna wish we were playing Donkey Kong too. Okay. Right. I don't know if how this is gonna come across on camera. Okay, so here's your room. Right, I just realized what this looks like, but it's
There
just
we
the shape
go.
of the fucking room. Okay.
There we go. I was fully sure this was on purpose.
Here's your room.
Okay.
Not on purpose at all.
We're in a penis room.
Yeah.
It's a penis
You're
room.
I have
It's
entered
the
penis
oldest of
chamber, my
D&D
lord.
map jokes.
Okay. Did you all get it?
I'm sorry, are we at the shaft or the tip then?
You're at the base.
We're
You're
at the base.
Oh,
Beside
we're
the
at the
cave.
balls?
You haven't even
Okay,
touched you haven't tickled the shaft yet. No.
Yeah.
What is this? Who the fuck have I become on this stream?
I approached the shaft.
Never
gently.
leave me to one shot again. You approach. Did you say you're approaching the shaft?
I would
Yeah,
like to
obviously
approach
we're
the
going.
shaft.
You got to go straight
Okay.
down to the shaft.
Right. You.
No
fucks.
dilly dallying,
Okay.
no foreplay.
The second the first robo foot hits the shaft, iron wall slams down behind you. The door that you just went through, now just a steel wall. The wall at the top of the shaft, up at the tip, disappears, and you see.
Oh no, we
like
circumcised
a
it.
huge fucking wheel starts coming down towards you. Freshly cut.
A pizza cutter?
Getting out my dice. I'm getting out my dice for a reason. And that reason is I want you to roll initiative against this giant peen.
Oh my god.
Can I have some elk health points?
I found stats for an elk. I don't know if they're the same ones, but I'll send them into our chat there for you.
Thank you
They
so
are.
much.
They are.
Oh my god.
Roll
I
me
don't
up
know how
some
to find them.
initiative.
Thank you so much.
23 initiative.
Shit, that's really good. Well done.
Thank you.
Oh god, I have low initiative.
So we're in the shaft.
One initiative.
Well, I'm about to shaft you. It's incredibly unlucky. That's
We're
incredibly
in the
unlucky.
urethra. and
Everything that's about to
something's coming
happen,
towards us.
you should be sad about that.
The tip has been cut off.
I don't know where my dice.
you
Apollo,
so
I
much for
rolled the
the elk.
dice off the table.
The hard
Now you
fire
know how it
curse.
feels.
I do.
Whoa. Jim, by the way, your next NPC is called Conrad. Thank courtesy of Ben for sending us some bits. Thanks, Ben.
Oh
Yay!
shit! Nice, thanks, Ben. That's Conradical.
Do you want me to initiative track for you?
No, I can do it here. I'm a pen and paper DM now. So give me those stats. Did anybody roll higher than a 19?
Nope.
No, higher than a 15.
No.
Nope. Did anybody roll higher than a 10?
Did anyone roll initiative?
Sorry, what? Apollo, what did you roll?
23.
Oh, okay. You're right up there. Okay, cool. I need verbal confirmation on these things. The eyes aren't as good as they. Right. 23. Apollo. Okay. Death Shaft is on 10. Jill, what you get?
A solid 9.
Solid 9. Not as solid as the Death Shaft, unfortunately.
I'm just imagining Shaft from the 90s movie Shaft.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing to keep my sanity here too. Giant shaft. And one pitiful one is
Pitiful one.
One. Oof.
It's actually
Did
Donald
your-
Glover's impression of Shaft.
Are we now here? Listen, let's make a group call here. Are the elks going to go on their owner's initiative?
That's what I'm
Yes.
asking. I was about to figure out. Yeah, I'm just rolling hit points for it.
Agwan,
Nice.
yeah.
15.
Yeah, it's Christmas. It's Christmas, and I'm about to do
yeah.
awful things to you. So
So the elk goes on my initiative,
yes.
and does it get its own
But-
action?
No, in row. Let it roll its own initiative.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
I'm gonna say the elk can act independently of you.
Amazing.
It does lead the sleigh, so it's probably
That's a 4 for the elk.
shit. Okay.
Bad initiative rolls.
I think what happened was you guys were like remounting the elk, and that's why you're like so low in the initiative.
That makes sense.
4 for the
We're
elk.
so overwhelmed by this shaft.
Yes, Conrad the elk is on 4 in the initiative.
Nice.
Oh no.
Okay. So let me get my trap stats.
Oh shit! I
okay.
can communicate with the steed telepathically.
Can you?
Yeah, that's what it says in the spell.
You open that channel up and it goes, oh fuck.
No, hang on, Jim.
Um,
There's a. You can either have a Brooklyn accent, like someone from Yu-Gi-Oh, which I've forgotten.
Joey.
Yes,
You
exactly them. And the butcher from Coronation Street, I think was Keith's suggestion. I don't know what that.
Keith, I'm so sorry. I can't help you with that.
But make your choice between those two.
Hey, it's definitely gonna be the Brooklyn accent. And also get used to me saying "hey" because that's the only way I can prime this thing.
Hey.
Yeah, the channel of communication opens with the elk, and it goes, "Hey, we're probably fucked here." And it goes, "Hey, I'm riding here." Okay, right. So shit, guys, fuck. This wall comes down behind you. You've rolled your initiative.
Oh, I forgot we're in the
24601. You were on the. I believe you and Walter Flux were on the ramp, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna lay this out just description wise for you. The ramp is probably about 20 feet long. I'd say about 15 feet up, maybe 10 foot wide. In the center of it is a channel, not unlike something you'd see kind of like water running through on a street or whatever. It's about 3 feet wide, 3 feet deep. And this thing is coming right at you. The only one to act before it is oh no, sorry, 2 people, Hero and 24601. 24601, what do you want to do?
What actually is coming down our way?
Imagine the front of a cement roller. A steel
Hate
roller.
that.
like a big old, like a rolling pin. But
Yeah. And is
huge.
it coming down kind of like the channel in the middle? Is it
It's
do
the
I
entire
see-
width. It's the entire
Okay.
width of the ramp, and the channel. I'm going to say on a 23 initiative, you can peg that the channel is.
I can peg the channel?
You can peg the channel as long as you interact with the shaft first. But you got to get into this groove. But yeah, no, you on a 23, you realize that there's space enough in the groove to kind of maybe try and use your dex to get in there. Yeah.
Let's just breathe that one away.
I just don't want to be the person I am on the stream.
It's always when there's someone missing, our one shots turn into just
like we need the
filth.
full 5 to keep the filth at bay.
I want to. Is there anything that I could do to get like a quick scan of the area just to see if there's anything I could do to jam this thing as it's coming our way, or knock it off its course if that is an option?
Nice.
Okay. What kind of DM am I tonight? Roll me. I'm going to say as a free action, you can roll perception.
Aquan, thank you. Oh no, that's not great. Perception. It's not the worst. But that's a full just a nice round 5 on perception.
Well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, you look at it. You don't have much time. This thing is descending rapidly.
Right. Okay.
You think you just straight up don't have time to assess it. I'll tell you 2 things. It's fucking huge and it's fucking fast.
God, I feel there's no way that I don't know if there's a way that I could jam it or anything. Is my thing where in an ideal. Okay. I'm trying to do trigonometry in my head, and it's not going well for me, quite honestly.
Very good.
Absolutely not going well at all. That's fully not it, but thank you, Kane.
The sum of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the other 2 sides. The sum of the square of the other 2 sides, which would help if you're on the other side of the triangle.
Yeah, because I'm thinking of this kind of like Indiana Jones, just giant boulder.
Yep.
It's like that.
Picturing as well.
Picture that, but that there's no corners or anything. It is the exact width and height of the corridor coming at you. And it's
right. Okay.
Made of like heavy metal.
I don't know if I can just attack this.
No comment.
As a fighter, I might be able to just fight the big boulder. I have
make your move, Paulo.
All right. I'm gonna do a precision attack to see if there's anything that I can spot on this that would be like, oh, that looks like it might be a little structurally less sound, and if I keep hitting it there like a pressure point, it might collapse.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll my 2 attacks. Precision attack adds. I can add a power die to my attacks. Well, I rolled like dog shit. Second one, action surge. How many to? No, that's a DM question. I can't ask that. Yeah. I attack the first time, doesn't hit. I'll make that one the precision attack, even with like the D8 extra. That's still gonna be like a 13 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, yeah, I know exactly what I'm doing here. Also, just so you guys know, basically everybody's going to do what they do. up until it passes, if you know what I mean. So basically, Apollo's going to do what he does, and Hero's going to do what he does, and then what happens happens.
Right. I'm gonna attack it. All I know is war, and I'm like, oh, big object, hit it, didn't work. I'm gonna just take a couple of steps back and just kind of move to the side. I'm gonna try put myself as flat to the because if it's like a square corridor or whatever, the object that's rolling in obviously isn't going to be square, or else it'll be jammed. So there have to be little areas where there is air passing.
So I'm gonna tell you right now that it's pretty flush to the wall, but I mean,
I love that.
The only space that you'd have to duck into is the channel.
I'm a jump.
It's
my
rolling
emerald
along
ass
the
into
channel. Yeah, nice.
I'm gonna just go
because
down.
you're so high in the initiative, because you got a 23. Give me just a dex save with advantage, please.
Oh, lovely. Thank you for the advantage. I do truly appreciate that.
Well, you rolled really well.
17.
And I like to 17. Yeah, you duck into the channel. Basically this thing kind of just sears over you. You hear like deafening for a moment or two as it goes. Next to act is Hero, who was last in through the door, just spinning around from this huge metal sheet clanging down behind him. He sees this thing coming, and he goes, "Oh, what's a swear that's not linked to Christianity?" He goes, "God, fuck!" And he veers his elk to the like into one of the wings where all the barrels are. He's out of the way for now because he's like right at the back wall. Then it's going to pass through the room. It's extremely fast. Dylan, you are on the ramp. I am going to give you the same opportunity, but at disadvantage to get into the channel, having seen 24601 do it. Dexterity save, very high save on this one. No, the save was 17, unfortunately. This thing slams into you, knocking you prone and doing 20 points of damage as it rolls over you. Basically, you to half that. Yeah, absolutely. So basically, what it does is it knocks you to the ground, and then as it hits the free area, it kind of rolls over your form, doing 10 points of damage to you. But you are knocked prone, I'm afraid. Harker, you can take a dexterity. You're going to have to do two things for me here. One, you're going to have to choose how you want to get away from it. As now you're kind of in the center. You're kind of like here, I'm guessing. If you just kind of came through the door, you have to get out of the way. As I said, it's pretty.
Am I very far away from the wings?
No, you'd be able to make the wings comfortably.
Okay, well, I guess I in this, I presume I know the elk's name at this point, so I'm just gonna go on Conrad and then nothing else because there's no other reindeer in this room.
Okay, yeah.
So just on Conrad, I'm gonna use my Aura of Alacrity to boost my speed.
Shit, yeah, nice. Okay.
And that also gives, I think it's a passive feature, but it also gives anyone who's within 5 foot of me an additional 10 feet until the end of their turn as well.
Brilliant. Yeah.
So
nice.
anyone who was maybe, I don't have our protection down here. I have protection from energy, but that's 9th level. But I have Aura of Alacrity, which is basically giving a 5 foot, or within 5 feet, it's giving everyone a bonus 10 feet movement.
Your Aura of Protection should be a paladin feature, I think, not a spell.
Oh, you're like right. Sorry, yeah. So if anyone's making saves, they get +2 if they're within 10 feet.
Yeah, nice. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Give yourself 10 points of HP back, you dick. Okay, yeah. So you duck
Maybe
in,
I chose to just not have that turned on mentally. I don't know.
No, you just turned it off for a moment. You timed his dodge, and you're like,
yeah,
on. Yeah.
You can extend it to people who you consider your allies. So maybe you just don't fucking like them.
Oh, me and Walter have a fucking rivalry. I don't know how much. Well,
Oh, I really like it. Mako likes it too. I know because we're on the same wavelength. Okay, I'm gonna say it's up to you whether you want to turn it off on Dylan or not. I think it would be really funny. Hero has dodged out of the way. Does
Right.
Dylan make it, Harker? Does Dylan make it?
no.
He doesn't. Does he not? Dylan, take your 10 points
I'm
of
more
damage.
I
You're
care
crushed by
too
the
much
rock.
about my steed. I'm just telepathically talking to Conrad and not watching what I'm doing around me until everyone has suddenly moved, and then I'm diving, and yeah, suddenly I realize my whole goal in life was to protect everyone and reach glory. So then I realized, oh my god, I should be concentrating on that, and poof, it suddenly an aura is around me. Dylan has just moved out of it.
Dylan, you feel so much pain, and then afterwards, a slight comfort as the aura of protection comes to rest on you. But now, Harker, it's your time for trouble.
Yes. So I need. Well, me and the elk need to make saves, right?
Well, first off, I'm going to say with what was the aura? What's the name of that aura again?
So aura of alacrity is anyone within 5 feet get an extra 10 feet moving speed.
Okay, and with auras, is it you have to toggle them, isn't it? You can't have both up at once.
I think for Paladin aura is passive feature.
Yeah.
But can you have both active? I'm wow.
I think it seems to just be a thing that is around me, like not something.
Cool, yeah.
If you want to go by real rules, I don't think they're turn offable.
There are some auras that are because there's a spells, but the aura protection is just a passive thing.
This is just a passive.
I'm going to say that fine. They're both on. Because you have that aura, you don't need to make a save to just move out of the way because you're the furthest back. So you have time to move out of the way. What does happen though is, Dylan, you were on the shaft. You deliberately said go up the shaft. I mean, you were in reaction time though. You rolled lower than it in initiative. So I'm sorry. The boulder is faster than you. What it is also fast. The boulder. Yeah, it has the voice of the boulder. What it is also faster than is the barrels. It smashes into these barrels. And you see the spell that was on them bursts. They're no longer invulnerable. And they throw acid everywhere. So those of you who are prone are just getting hit with acid. You and Conrad get to make a dex save, just flat on this one, to see if you get covered with acid.
I'm in the channel.
Am I rolling?
601, you're right up the tip. You at this point, you got real far up. You're not kind of in range of acid. Dylan, I'm going to say because you're high up, you're not like on the base level. You are just going to have to make a dex save to see if you can avoid like splashes from your back. Basically, you're just trying to scramble away from the acid.
Are you within is anyone within 10 feet of me?
I would say Hero is.
Hero gets his +2 bonus on his save.
Dylan as well.
8. What is it?
Then
90015 gets a +2
saves.
bonus on his save.
Okay, nice.
I rolled 18 and 18 for me, which is 17 for me, and dex save for 18 for the elk, 18 for Conrad.
Okay, cool. So anybody who made the save, you just take 8 damage.
What's the save?
Acid damage. 16. Sorry.
Okay.
I said in my head, oh yeah, that's fine, you made it, but I left you in the horror. You make it.
So 8 damage for each.
For each of you, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
As these pearly drops of acid splash against us.
Yeah. Dylan, you get like a light misting of acid.
Yeah.
Basically, it just shines your visage a little more. Gives you like wise lines on your face. Okay, cool. So basically, Harker, you're taking 8 points of damage. Dylan, you're taking 18 points of damage. But the trap ain't done yet, is it? No, because you got
kind of rude.
You got splashed with the. You made the save, but you still got the little bit of acid on you. You didn't get coated. Those of you in the channel, the second wheel comes down, thinner, heavier, and in the channel. I need both of you to give me a dex save again to get out of the way of the horrendous secondary wheel for those of you who elected to go into the channel.
23. Sorry, 25 with
23.
Dora.
That saves. Yeah.
For me, it is only good deck save.
Dex save, yeah.
And I'm too far for the aura, aren't I?
You are. You're too far up for the aura.
Oh,
13.
Oh, yeah, sorry, he was ahead.
13. 13 does not save, I'm afraid. You take 20 points of damage as this second wheel crashes down, all but flattening you in this channel. There we go. But as you look up, you can see the space where the wheels came from. That had been an illusory, a make-believe wall. And as it kind of fades away, you see the actual door at the top of the room is now open. And thank everyone. I would like to thank. No, he's gone. Oh, here we go.
DM?
Yes.
Cure Wound says it doesn't work on constructs.
Yeah, but the Emerald Legion have a modified version of Cure Wounds that does.
Sweet.
Don't we count as
Your
humans?
construct wounds.
Really, if danger has just about passed and nothing else in the room is moving, I'll gonna ride my elk up. I keep forgetting I'm on a horse. Ride my elk up, straight in front of Hero to Walter. Dismount and offer a hand down to try and help him, the monk, up.
Oh, okay. Extending a hand. Yeah, nice. Go for it. I mean, you did it, so.
I slap your hand away and then like kick up the walls and then also give your elk a dirty look.
Stop playing
the elk
on the
in
ground.
Your ear goes,
what are you doing?
Hey, this guy's a bit of a dick, ain't he?
The elk does.
Yeah. Oh, my phone
the
died.
accent.
But I would like to thank Wally DM on YouTube for that trap. Apparently, it's quite a classic trap, and it helps in a pinch when you don't have a okay, cool. You guys get to the top. I'm assuming, and you get through, and you find yourself in what looks, for all the world, like I don't know if any of you have played Assassin's Creed Black Flag. But it's like the inside of the castle is mostly hollow, and you can see like cranes loading and kind of unloading crates, and it's like a hustle bustle of almost like naval activity. You can see, like, you can kind of hear hints of people being around the place, but it's quite dark, and you don't have a straight eye line on the whole place yet. You're in kind of like almost like a little porch, but you can see through the window that it's mostly an open space behind. And that is where we're going to take our quick break tonight.
Nice. Before we do that, I'll get our giveaway.
Yes, if you wouldn't mind. So this is where we're giving away 5 sets of dice, everybody. They're really, really high quality dice. They're from Matty Makes, a local Irish craftsperson who makes insanely high quality dice, and he has given us 5 sets to give away on the stream this evening. All you got to do is you have to be following us for one, and then you just have to type !raffle, and you'll be in with a chance to win this tasty Christmas treat. And I hope you're enjoying this completely improvised session. So,
that is running now. I'm gonna swap us onto our break scene, and we'll be back in 10 minutes, guys.
See you all soon.
See you soon.
Channel trailer, scene 1, take 4. Hi, I'm the Dreaded DM, or, you can call me Dread. I have some ideas that I would like to share with you all. Whether those ideas are through my Twitch streams, where I stream solo TTRPGs.
Ooh. Hello, sir. I know that's a spoiler, but now I'm intrigued.
Dice Christ, give us the nat 20. Come on, let's go. I mean, it's not a nat 20, but it's still pretty good. Through my comedy?
Alright, I'm ready. See you there.
Or through my dreadful reviews, or through my dreadfully short guides. I've been thinking a lot about it, and it's time to begin. Don't worry, guys. I'm dreading it too. Why? Felt good. That was so mean. I'm happy with that.
Step forward, child. Great adventure awaits you.
Are you looking for a show that has compelling villains?
It's too late, Mage Slayers.
Noble heroes?
Face me, you tentacle!
High stakes?
What the hell is that?
A bit of an anticlimax.
Even higher stakes?
There really is no peril here at all.
What about violence?
We don't touch.
Twists?
What a fucking twist.
More twists?
Fuck.
What about more violence? More noble heroes and compelling villains?
There is nothing worse that you can do to me.
I really don't know why we're fighting. Is there a chance we could just talk it out?
What about extended scenes with running and fearful laughing? No Return has some of that stuff, and more. Like this beautiful song that's actually about pegging.
There's a hole's been torn, and I can't stay.
So be sure to check out No Return wherever good podcasts, and also bad podcasts, wherever any podcasts are generally found.
How dare you defile this most sacred of forests. I swore my divine oath as soon as I could wield a sword. It was a wooden sword, of course, and such is the depth of my zeal that there was an incident and my trainer lost a small portion of his arm. Taste nature's steel! Taste nature's spit! Foul beast! I'll get you!
Well, that's not gone too bad, I shouldn't say.
You always do this! You always do this! You always disappear! After the incident, I was sent up to the mountains to train with the barbarians there. Some say there's a fine line between zealotry and rage.
Do you think you have rage issues?
Rage issues? 6 years ago we met, actually. Local tourney. We did very well. We said, let's team up, let's tour the land, let's smite some evil, clear out some forests, do all those good things. Going very well. We've actually hired a rogue to join us.
That's right. We've brought on someone who's more uniquely equipped to tackle those illicit tasks that are, quite frankly, below us.
But if I must admit, it's getting a little mundane.
Yes. Killing monsters, fighting bandits, same old, same old. It has become quite stale, really.
It's our 5th goat man this week.
6th, actually. There was a witch dumped a load of goat magic into a local well. Whole big thing.
But anyway, it's all about to change. Very soon we have AdventureCon, the land's most prestigious adventuring event, just around the corner.
That's right. Out of the last 10 great epic journeys, 9 of them started at AdventureCon.
And now with this goat money, we'll finally be able to afford our tickets. We just need to have our rogue friend finish double counting. We'll be on our way.
once I pushed him into the hole, he just never seemed to come back out. So it's the end. Oh, like hi everybody. We're back with our improvised Christmas stream. We hope you've been enjoying it so far. We apologize if you've not, but let's face it, that's not the case.
I like
loving this.
Couple of little housekeeping things before we jump back into it. Our raffle is running at the moment. Type exclamation point raffle to be in with a chance to win some wonderful dice. Secondly,
5 sets of dice.
5 sets.
Good
of
ones
dice.
as well, not shitty ones.
Not shitty ones. No. Good ones from the premier Irish dice creator Matty Makes. Secondly, I've been informed Twitch is actually doing a 25% off new subs and gifted subs at the moment. So if you could find it in your heart to be like Maku and send us the sub, you'll actually get it 1 quarter off at the moment. And that's running, I think, up until January, you were saying, Harker?
2nd of January.
2nd of January. So now if you were kind of hemming and hawing, now's the time to strike and get us cheap, because let's face it, we're cheap. And then secondly, for anybody who spends, it's my Christmas bubble. I was like, what the fuck is on my head?
It's freaking out.
It's like anybody who spends above 300 bits will get bonus bits just gifted to them by the Emerald Legion themselves. And they will come to your house and do cartwheels and give them to you. But you won't see it. It's all invisible. It'll just show up in your chat. Other than that, I think I'm all out of announcements. Should we get back into the game, everybody?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Ready.
Let's try.
To ruin Dylan's life.
Let's try.
I'm going to kill your elk.
That elk don't have much out left.
PvP.
So we find ourselves.
Another one.
The fucking boss just sits back and watches you all kill each other. Like,
well, I mean, at
find
some point we have to do PvP. Come on. We want the full campaign to end with a PvP.
The main campaign will, yeah.
Absolutely. That'd be great.
Yeah.
So you find yourselves in, like, basically the inside of this huge spaceport. I realize every time I move forward, it's thrashing the exposure on my camera. Hold on 1 second, and I can fix that. Look at that exposure lock.
Oh, fancy.
Wow.
Photography. Wish I had done that an hour and a half ago. Yeah, so you find yourselves inside this spaceport. Not as hustly and bustly as the ones you'd know from like the Emerald Legion's kind of spaceports and that kind of thing. It's definitely a run-down spaceport. Like, it hasn't been in active official use in a very, very long time, but it is currently active. You can hear the shouts of people who are like shouting up to cranes to move this thing here, or shouting like, you know, get these onto this particular barge or whatever. You can't see anyone just yet because you're in an alcove and you are, and they're all kind of outside, which is in quite a dark space as well. You can also hear like quite a large kind of rumbling sound, almost like sounds like language, but not a language you kind of can make out. Not for lack of words, but just because there's like 4 or 5 feet of stone between you and the open space. But it's one of these things you can kind of feel in your lungs a little bit, you know. It's on you guys. What do you want to do?
Can I? I'm gonna look at Walter from behind and just see if he's still giving me evil eyes.
Give me an insight roll.
Oh yeah, all right.
Sorry, Jim, I'm co-opting the DMC for a second.
That's fine.
Insight is. Oh, that's really good. 21.
I'm gonna say that you look at Walter Flux the Wise, and you realize that he's not giving evils to you. He's giving evils entirely to the elk, and you feel it might be that he's jealous that the elk is getting all this attention and that Walter isn't.
I'm just gonna walk up and kind of observe what we're looking at the moment, stand beside him and clap a hand on your shoulder. And before you can pull away this time, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds and say, Come on, soldier. We need you at your best for this.
I give you a little sheepish salute, and thank you. Let's make with the peace and justice.
1d8.
Most paladin-y monk I've ever seen. I love it.
That's my spellcasting ability.
Hero looks at you guys and goes, "Go green."
Go
Tony
green.
the Tiger?
That is 10
I mean,
points.
he's somewhere between Tony
10
the
points.
Tiger and
Thank you.
Richard
That's
Nixon.
exactly what I need to get back up to max.
Both capitalist icons.
That's a level 1.
Those are quotes, Jim. Somewhere between Tony the Tiger.
Right. Sorry, you got healed up there, did you?
Yeah,
so
I did.
You're looking fresh, new coat of paint. Okay. What do you want to do as a group now?
So are we still in the shaft, or were we actually left, haven't we?
No, you've left the shaft.
You've come
You're now
spurting out the tip.
I assumed. I assumed the thing we were seeing meant we'd left the shaft. Right.
No, the shaft has now left behind you, flaccid and finished. We're done.
So are we at the balls?
Why?
No,
Why
you're
are
in
all
like a
one-shots like this?
womb-like space. If I had to.
Oh my God, incredible.
No, you're in like
Port.
Yeah, it's like a port, and you're up high, looking down on it, in kind of like you would assume this is kind of like a supervisor's kind of office.
And we're trying to find smokers, right? That was the whole.
No, you're just here. So basically, what's after happening is that you're trying to civilize this. You as a faction are trying to civilize this part of Ozspace, because the wizard has kind of tamed the center and is now just trying to make sure that the dangerous routes on the edge are being taken care of and policed as well. So you're basically you've been sent out to just be like, look, there's something happening in the spaceport. Locals who have been shipping by on kind of channels not unlike what you guys were in episode 1 have noticed like ships pulling up to this place when there shouldn't be ships pulling up to it. So you've been sent out to just basically see what the fuck is it and what's going on here. So you're not actually here to like, you know, go in all guns blazing initially. But you're just basically being like, knock knock, it's the Emerald Legion, what's going on?
I think I would like to start doing the rounds, just kind of like start walking around, sword drawn.
Yeah, I mean,
but
look,
it's sort of like an investigation, but with the intimidation factor of I'm not trying to hide that I'm looking around.
You're just straight up walking out into the open.
That's the dumbest thing I could do as a player, but yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, if you have played Assassin's Creed Black Flag, you'll know there is kind of a walkway that goes around this.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say, like, everything that's happening is kind of happening down in the well. Immediately, you can see that, yeah, there are kind of like 1 or 2 people on the battlements, but none within range of you immediately to peg that you're out of the ordinary, you know? If you want to give me a perception check, you can, just to see what's going on.
Go on, I will.
Go on.
18.
Tis Christmas. 18. Okay, well, straight off with an 18, there's a fucking giant in the middle. Like lifting boxes.
All right.
Shit. Real big guy. Secondly, you can see, like, yes, there is like workers kind of buzzing around everywhere. Your kind of emerald vision kicks in, right? Kind of analyzing your little internal heads-up display, kind of pegging everything it can see. The things you notice are: 1, everybody is armed; 2, these don't look like good dudes; and 3, a substantial amount of them are flying monkeys.
Uh-oh.
All right. I'll turn to the group and I'll relay pretty much everything that all the observations, and I'll say, whatever this operation is, we are not to let it continue.
Understood. Is there anything? I think I've been doing very subdued cartwheels at the moment, like behind the wall to kind of just like not really
like
show my hand.
slow capoeira cartwheels.
Yeah, real like
really
controlled. I'm in a controlled flow.
Like you're doing some contact juggling or something.
Yeah. Is there anything we should be particularly aware of?
Talking to me or?
This is directed at the person who's just done the recon.
I think I'll point out the giant and I'll say, "You're a little bit too big." Also, the monkeys have wings, which is an ideal for us.
Actually, give me.
Lesser elk can fly.
I'm not even going to say give me a check for that. You guys know what flying monkeys means. This is remnants of the witches' armies.
I immediately unsheathed my sword. I'm like, oh fuck, they're flying monkeys.
Okay, so we all recognize flying monkeys as like the bad guys for us, right?
So it's complicated, right?
Okay.
Flying monkeys have reintegrated into society, but generally they're like one or two kind of doing like regular life stuff. Like you guys would have seen Rin is just kind of out doing their own thing. Like you're not a bad guy just on merit of being a flying monkey, but it's just that they were known to be fiercely loyal to the witch, and a lot of them have just found like a lot of work in mercenary because like they're the toughest they are the toughest fuckers in the galaxy. Like
half cheat my sword. I'm like, we should check first. I know that the Emerald Legion has gotten like quite bad feedback about, just going into communities and being very prejudiced. I don't want it to sound like I'm being prejudiced towards these flying monkeys, but there's a lot of them.
I will say that the Emerald Legion is actually severely well liked by everyone in Emerald Space.
Oh, lovely. Okay,
like you are
I do not want to besmirch our reputation.
You actively stopped the galaxy from trying to kill regular people. So
oh, lovely.
I
know that everyone
seen
loves
as
us.
like saviors and protectors and stuff,
I know that everyone loves us, but this is the kind of thing that if we just pop off, we could get canceled on Emerald Twitter.
Very good pivot. Yeah.
How are they? So roughly, how many monkeys do we see, and how far away are they?
What did
Like,
you roll?
are we talking
18,
like
wasn't it?
Tons.
So it's a very big port in your immediate space. There's only a few of them. There's like 3 of them rocking around in your immediate vicinity.
And how many ships?
The
do
rest
we see?
are kind of like, you actually don't see any ships, which is a weird bit. You can just see like the workers, but the ships would have been pulled up outside where you guys docked, which is probably why you went in so cavalier. In your heads it would have been like, oh look, somebody was here, just teens being raucous or whatever, but they're gone now. It's only now you realize that they left. They stayed, but the ships pulled off.
Okay. Can I use? How far away does this work? Oh god, it's only 60 feet. Until the end of my next turn, it only lasts 6 seconds. Is there anywhere that I see that it seems to be like the central hub for a lot of like crowd gathering of monkeys?
Yes. So what you see is there's actually something, now that you're kind of zoned in on it and you're seeing what's going on. Basically what's happening is, roll me a group perception check just one more time with advantage, because you guys are
I'll stop cartwheeling and actually look.
Probably have one of the higher perception scores in the group.
Probably.
I would say
19 from Walter Flux the Wise.
That's very fucking wise. Congratulations and well done.
14.
14.
What am I rolling again?
Perception or investigation. You guys can use whichever modifier is higher.
That'll be a dirty 20 perception.
Dirty
20. The elk rolled 19.
Me too. Why did I roll the same as the elk?
The elk is looking as well.
A little radar dish comes out of the elk's head, right? It points down towards where they all are and starts amplifying out what they're saying to you. And Hero looks at you and goes, "Oh yes, fantastic use of the reconnaissance elk. You
Thank
hear
That'll
what's his
be
name?
gone.
Conrad goes. He goes, "Hey, yo, hey, you guys should listen in. They're saying some real important stuff here."
Oh my god!
And you hear crackled through this kind of like directional microphone that he's using. Kind of. Oh fuck! My voice. Was there any more requests from the chat? I think I'm clear on my boxes. I have to take.
You're a butcher's voice, whatever that means.
Yeah, oh, right, governor.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Cockney, suddenly Cockney.
All right, Captain, that's it. We've got the actually that scans up real well because Rin uses.
Oh, that's what Rin's. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, it's all being planned
together.
All right, Captain, signal's ready to go out. Shouldn't be that. This is my worst Rin impression. Apologies. Shouldn't take that long now to let them know. You know, it's almost time. All we got to do is boost the signal another 20, 30 seconds, and you'll be ready to make the call. We're all here with you. And all the monkeys in the vicinity go, ooh.
This sounds bad.
Yeah, is the radar? I'm assuming the radar is like playing to everybody. Everyone can hear this.
Everybody can hear this. It's like low. It's like when you're on the back of the bus and you want your friends to hear like a song you like, but you're not being a dick about it.
Okay.
You've got it like on like 20% volume or something, and you're holding it low.
That's kind of nice.
Yeah.
I think we should interfere over here now.
All right.
I look at Conrad the elk with just the
best elk,
biggest, most spite-filled, like just venomous look, and then I kind of
go.
I kind of like sneak. What was your designation? Like 98887 or whatever.
Yeah, it was 89997.
89997. Just like a kind of like a look of like, notice me, senpai, and I fully just backflip off over this balcony.
Quote unquote, notice me, senpai. Look.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. This is what I want to do. The paladins have more spells than you would imagine.
Oh,
okay.
It's a fucking nightmare.
I love
Jesus.
paladins. They're my girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
sorry, I'm figuring this out.
I'm
Okay.
just like proper
like a proper layout swan dive back kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
like
a proper
real
Daniel Illabaka. Like,
yeah, there's a real like Jump London 2012 parkour style.
Like for all the world, like you had a trampoline assisting you as you go over.
Yeah, but I don't. I
Full
just have
extension
robo
on the layout.
Even better.
Yeah,
Walter, I am impressed.
Can't hear you.
How far down did you drop off the balcony?
I mean, being a monk, you gotta go like it was like what 70 feet down or something.
Jesus. So. Okay.
I've got snowfall. I'm fine.
Yeah.
So you're noped out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
I can't do shit for you then.
Jill, roll me a stealth check. Yeah, a stealth check just to see if you can position yourself in such a place that like you're not landing in the middle of them all. Like, but of course that's your intention. In which case, roll initiative.
I would like instead to roll initiative.
Nice. Yes.
I just want to be
Just
like,
do it. Just do it.
All right, yeah. So because you hit slow fall, what's the rate of descent on slow fall? Can you tell me real quick?
It just means I can reduce the amount of falling damage that I would take by up to 35.
It takes half. So it probably takes you about 4 or 5 seconds to get down there. Another 4 or 5 seconds as they like point and start yelling at you. I'm going to say that by the time this initiative kind of kicks in, you hear the big guy beginning to talk into this contraption they've built. Basically like a huge kind of Tesla coil, for lack of a better word, with like a speaking thing. into the middle of it. But you're actively going into a fight, so you can't make out what he's saying.
Sure.
Do we want to roll? This is a split initiative now because you guys are still up and secreted away. Do you want to roll into the initiative, or are we going to do this Baldur's Gate style where you can roll into initiative because fuck trying to work out who's doing what?
Yeah. Can I have just like a advantage on initiative or something because I am taking the advantage and bringing the fight to them?
Surprise round.
You can get a surprise round if you want. Yeah,
I'll take that.
They're not expecting someone to fall from the sky. That's kind of their jam. Okay, so
as I'm landing, I say, and I'm taken by surprise, but I land and be like, "You should have studied in capoeira class." And I give a salute and run towards them, like half like juking side to side.
I mean, yeah, fuck yeah. That is 5 for them. Okay, what did everybody roll?
Dirty 20.
Nice. Okay, yeah.
16.
Cool.
If you don't have initiative wrote down, what do you get it from? Is it Dex?
Dexterity.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So I am 15 and the elk is 9.
The elk is 9. Okay, cool. You're 15, are you?
Yeah.
Okay. So 16 was sorry guys, bear with me 2 seconds while I get this. So we've got Apollo real high. What did you get again, Dil?
16.
5? Oh, 16.
16.
That was you. Okay, yeah.
The elk was 5.
I wrote monk for the monkeys, and I was like, that's
no.
confusing, Jim.
Oh, yeah.
So that's Dil. And then, sorry, one more time, Harker, you were...
I'm 15, elk is 9.
15. Perfect. So then we're Harker and the elk. Okay, cool. Okay, so Dylan, you get to act once before initiative kicks base properly.
Amazing.
Basically.
Cool. So what, there's just like a big group of them?
You land in the middle of the 3 monkeys that are close by. The storm giant thing is behind you, or behind them, actively speaking into this contraption.
Okay. I think the best way for, Senpai second in command to notice me is to fully go for the big guy. Just not gonna take any, not gonna not go for the big prize. I have 45 feet of movement. Is that going to be enough to be able to get around them? And can I take a circuitous route to get to him, or can I
No, I don't think so. I would say it's going to call for some kind of monk bullshit to Tony Jam over them or something. Because as it stands, if you leave, you're taking 3 attacks of opportunity, basically.
Okay, so if I'm
in the middle of these dudes,
okay, perfect. Fuck it. I will then bonus action spend a key point for Step of the Wind so I can disengage. Nice. Basically just continue my capoeira dance around them. Kind of slap their weapons and things out of the way.
Sick.
Sprint through and then just start punching the fuck out of this big giant.
Yeah, cool. Go for it.
The first being a 25 to hit.
That hits.
And then the second being another 25 to hit. So that's 2 hits.
Shit, nice.
And what am I doing? D6. 7 points of damage. Sorry, 8 points of damage on the first one and 8 points of damage on the second. And I'm gonna make him do a Constitution saving throw as I stunning strike.
Yes.
Nice.
So just
absolutely
smacking his knees out of it, just like. Fuck your kneecaps. This one's for peace. This one's for justice. As I'm going 1-on-1.
Dylan, I'm going to tell you right now, he rolled a nat 20 on that save. And he has a plus 10.
That's fine. He'll make another one. I'll burn a second point on my second strike. Nice. I mean, it's worth it. It's worth a shot.
Yeah,
it absolutely is.
Gotta.
26.
Okay, no, definitely passes.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
And that's okay. I mean, I had to try.
No,
So yeah, I'm in there. That's all I can do.
Not for that though. That's not what I'm sorry for.
Oh.
He is going to look at you and go, "My kneecaps are fine." And he is going to first. He is going to he has at his side this huge greatsword. He's going to take 2 swipes at you with that as he multi-attacks you.
Ooh, nasty.
Okay. I shit you not, Dylan. He rolled a second nat 20. I'm using the Heartfire Tales Christmas dice and the nat 20 on it. I don't know if you guys can see that. Is a reindeer.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
I'll just die. It's fine.
let that be the joy of it.
Deadly but festive.
And he rolls a 19 on his second dice. So that's 1 crit and 1 hit.
Now, do I not get to attack? Is this that was my
He's higher than you on the initiative.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's top of the initiative.
You gotta try.
Yeah, you do. No, and I appreciate the hustle. I do.
You gotta appreciate
going to
the
do
random
a lot of damage to you now.
Yeah.
I'm just taking. I'm not rolling for sake of brevity.
Yeah.
Being quick, not taking the time to think about words. I'm going to say that he's just going to hit the standard damage on this.
Sure.
So Dylan.
Yeah. Tell me, Jim.
How does 90 damage to you?
90 damage.
Did he not need to? He doesn't even roll to attack. He just hits.
No, he rolled to attack.
He crit on him and then he hit a 19.
I thought the crit was a save. Oh, Jesus.
No.
He also crit on the save.
He does 90 damage to you, Dylan. He crit with the first attack.
Do we even have to play this
as
game?
he fully just cleaves my chest open, I just reach out a hand towards 8997. And I'm dead. I'm fully dead. I'm almost auto dead.
Yeah.
Are you auto dead?
I actually might be auto dead.
You might be.
Actually, I'm fully dead.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm fully dead.
Oh shit.
Okay. He. Fuck me. Hold on 1 second. I gotta work out.
Did you plan for a TPK, or is this just how it's happening?
It's just how it's happened.
Oh no.
Yeah. No. Bear with me till we get to the end of this. I'm just trying to work out if he can do another thing or not.
I do not have any kind of restoration spell.
Hey
Jim, send me the stats for Hero real quick.
Cool. Hero is a level 7 paladin, so just pull up.
Perfect. Yeah.
Why is our supervisor the same level as us?
It's world experience, not combat experience.
God damn it.
Yeah. Okay. So he fucking kills the shit out of you, and then he turns.
So I did do 16 points of damage to him.
I mean, and he felt it in his knees. This thing does so much help. He turns to you, looks at you for a moment, and then slowly rotates back to the contraption. He brings it up to his lips, and then he utters, "The stage is set. The time is now. Your queen returns.
Oh, no.
Be ready. Be organized." And then puts the thing down and turns to look where you kind of gave your dying "notice me, senpai" look to.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Up next in the initiative is 24601. Javert, the storm giant, has turned his gaze towards you.
Oh no! Right, well, we're not killing you. I'm not killing the storm.
He looks
giant.
at you and goes, "You will not escape me."
Well, then I charge and I attack. I mean, what else I gotta do?
Oh fuck! You're jumping him. Okay. Cool.
Hey, Jim, what do you want me to do in this situation?
I want you to do your best, dude.
My homie just got murked, and I have all this military knowledge in my head and nothing else, and I'm not gonna jump as Storm Giant.
I'm gonna lay. No, I'm not.
What's the lay of the land? What's the lay of the land?
So as you said, your homie just got murked, right?
Yeah.
This thing fucking sunned him. All right, he's gone. It has just sent out a message. You heard what he said. Everybody on the island heard what he said. Big lungs, big time, big energy.
Big energy.
You see now that the flying monkeys have started fucking going mental. There.
All right.
I can't hear you. Say it louder for the people in the back.
No.
They've all started going, ooh, ooh, ooh. And like they're like, some of them are like whipping into the air in a frenzy. Like this is a big fucking moment for them. This is Flying Monkey Christmas. What are you gonna do?
God. Oh yeah. Well, I think I just
now, I got keeping in mind that you guys are
70 foot above him.
70 foot above him or whatever. Yeah.
Oh,
have an elk.
It would be rude to throw an elk. It would be rude to throw an elk.
You have an extra 10 foot of movement if that helps.
So if they were all congregating, were they congregating around something, or were they just vibing in a group?
They were just kind of vibing around him. He's a big dude, and they were in the courtyard, kind of like some of them were up on crates.
Yeah.
Three of them were gathered around whatever that wise robot was. Doesn't matter. He's dead now.
Is there Phantom of the Opera style an enormous fuck off chandelier directly above him?
I will never say no to a chandelier. I will never say no to a chandelier.
Right. What
Give
are
me your best? Was it Fiore? What's his name?
Viari.
Viari impression. Go for it.
I don't remember them.
They're from another TTRPG stream. The Acquisitions Incorporated. Not the Phantom of the Opera, which I'm.
I was thinking about the Phantom
to make references about. I can tell you the Phantom of the Opera is here if you do this well enough.
Awesome. I'd like to take out my hand crossbow and shoot at the chandelier, because I might not take out the giant, but I might take out the people that are around him.
Shit, I love that to bits. Roll it up.
Yippee. I'm gonna use my hand crossbow just to hit. Hey Bessie, that's a nat 20.
Nice.
Is it really?
Nice.
It is.
Fuck. Yeah, roll it up.
A nat 20.
Roll it up for me.
Okay, so that's going to be 2d6 plus. That's going to be 2d6 plus 8. And
I'm going to say whatever damage you do is going to be applied to all three of the monkeys.
Nice.
Awesome.
Amazing.
If that's the case, could I add a precision attack since I'm targeting the precise chandelier, like the links of the chandelier?
I mean, look, absolutely you can. I just killed the fuck out of your friend. Absolutely.
That's fair. Thank you. Right, 2d6 and 2d8 plus 8. Yeah, plus 8. All right. So thank you, gods above. The lowest I rolled on any of these dice is a 6, so that's lovely. 7 plus 8. So that is 35 damage attacking the chandelier.
Fuck me. So what happens here is
nice.
This chandelier falls, lands flat bang on your corpse, Dylan.
Oh god!
Because they were all gathered around it, like celebrating. It hits them too, and it's not a chandelier in like the traditional Victorian sense. It's like a gaslight thing, so it doesn't just fall; it fucking explodes. Absolutely creases the three of them, takes them out of the game. Just you guys and the giant at this point. Up next in the initiative.
I still have my second attack.
Like to do? Yeah, go for it.
I still have actually.
Apologies, I forgot.
I'm gonna run down. All my weapon damage is
love
the same. All my weapon damage is the same, but it'll just be fun. No, I'm not getting. I saw what happened. He took one swing on Dylan and he fucking died. My emerald ass is staying up with the. I have the high ground, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna take one more attack with the hand crossbow.
Okay, cool.
That's an 11 to hit. So we're not even gonna humor that.
No.
How hurt does he look? Because I will action surge if needed.
Have you ever gotten up out of bed too quick and you feel a bit dizzy and it's uncomfortable?
I've done that and I've immediately fainted. Yes.
Okay. Well, he's kind of that hurt. He looks like he's a little put out.
Dazed but not dead.
Yeah. Like barely inconvenienced.
Right. You know what? Just in case, I'm an action surge and I'm gonna take 2 more attacks on him.
Nice.
Remember,
it will have been my 16 points of damage that
made a difference.
Correct. One's a 25 to hit. The other one is a 21 to hit.
Okay. 25 and 21, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they both hit.
Incredible. So then that's just going to be 2d6 plus 8 in total. 9. 17 more damage.
Shit. Okay. From both.
Yeah, that's all combined.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Look, it's not like he's badly injured, right? But those two, they basically like gash him a little bit. You know,
lovely.
Not as much as like. It's not like you landed a shot directly into his jugular or anything, but his head turns as these whiz past him, and you can see like a little bit of a fucking cut going along his cheek.
Lovely.
He raises his hand to his cheek, sees his own blood, and bellows in rage.
Oh God.
Hate that for us.
Next up in the initiative is Hero, but as Hero is being portrayed by Dylan, he's going to take a step down so Harker can go next. As is right.
Oh, Hero can go.
No.
Okay, no. Let Hero
go. Yeah. I need more time to prep anyway.
We need to bow to the will of initiative tracking.
What was Hero's voice? Smashing.
Proper Nigel Thornbury, British expeditionary general.
It seems that our
that accent has
colonized got himself destroyed. This is not great. I should probably call for reinforcements, as I am an officer in an Emerald Legion, so I probably have that capability, right, Jim?
You guys don't have any kind of long-range communication, but yeah, you would definitely think, as the leader of this expedition, that like priority number 1 is letting people know what the fuck is going on.
Let me hit you with this then. I also had an elk.
Me hard.
I also had an elk.
You did, yeah.
Yeah. Get some initiative going for that elk.
Its name was Percival.
Oh.
Its name was Percival. I go to Percival. I open up a little control panel in its neck, and I'll be like, to the esteemed Emerald Legion, whoever gets this message, mayday, mayday, we are kind of fucked right now. We just saw one of our team get absolutely smashed. And I said like a voice note into it, and then like hit it on the rump and send it back to our ship.
Oh shit.
You send the elk away without letting them know. Okay, no, that's cool. So you're sending.
Letting who know?
Oh, you sent it back to the ship. Sorry, I thought you just sent
the
it.
ship.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Have you got a telepathic communication with?
I do.
Okay.
It's the same.
What voice is this fucking?
What's Percival's voice?
What's Percival's voice?
Yeah, all the voices.
Ben's in chat. Ben, give us a voice for my elk.
Percival the elk.
Yeah.
Okay, so first things first.
While Harker gets ready.
I have so many things in my head. These paladins are goddamn complicated.
Paladins are fucking sick.
Also Cockney for my elk.
All right. Yeah, this one's a hit ya. I'm a hit you. Okay, right. He goes, right, good and proper. Yeah, good and proper. I'm a huff it. And he takes off down the apples and pears. He's gone. Percival is gone.
Oh no, Jim's also maybe gone.
Oh God, I thought he was like pausing for dramatic effect or
Yeah, me
something.
too.
It's like, what?
Oh,
What
he's fully
happened to the
gone.
elk?
Oh no, he's fully gone. Uh-oh.
He'll come back. Okay, I have a
So-
logistical question.
Okay, as the usual DM, I'm going to step in and say that
Oh, he's back. It's okay.
Storm Giant just died.
I had to go deliver the the message.
The message.
No, okay, I can see all of you guys but Apollo. But
I'm still here.
here's the crack. I don't know how much of that you got, but Percival goes, yeah, good and proper. Takes off back down the apples and pears and is at the door, gone. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn here?
I mean,
Apollo gone? I'm so
you'll probably just need to reload Jim. But I don't know if that's. Can I get a full? Oh, he's gone. I was going to say I don't. That doesn't take a full action. He's probably just reloading.
Talking no.
It does
Talking
take a
is
full
usually a
action to
free action.
reload.
It does take a full action to reload. No, just only take one of my attacks. That's fine. Do I still have an action, Jim?
I'm going to say, yeah, that's basically just talking. It was a free action for you.
Fucking grand. So, I probably also have a javelin because if I'm also a paladin, I would like just to absolutely like from this big balcony just start throwing javelins down.
Nice.
Yeah, 100%. Go for it.
That is like a 26.
Hits.
And like an 11. So I'm assuming that doesn't. And then 6 points of damage from the javelin.
6 points. Okay.
But that's pretty much all I can do.
Javelin does that typical giant thing of just kind of like sticking into his shoulder. So now he's got like, you can already see like a collection of kind of arrows and stuff peppering him. You know, classic giant bullshit.
Classic.
He kind of staggers a little bit, but again, still looking for all the world like he's ready for date night. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn, or?
No, I think that's it. I think I've sent the message back, and now it's kind of just like trying to hold as much as we can for reinforcements, or see can we den them, and if not, turn into a fighting retreat.
Yeah, cool. Harker.
Hi. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Right. First things first. I'm getting off the elk because the elk is not on my initiative.
Okay. Yeah.
So
solid.
Mount, slap the elk in the ass and say, "Go get him!" And then So I watched a monk drop 70 feet to get there, and Apollo run to get there. So how far away do I have to make it to get there?
Well, it's 70 foot down and probably about 30 feet out from you, I guess. He's a big dude. He's taken like most of this space, so it doesn't take much to get to him. He's most of the space.
So could I get melee with him, do you think?
Yeah, I'd say so. You could probably get in range to do it.
Okay, I'm going to, as fast as I can make it, using my Aura of Alacrity, which gives me an additional 10 foot of movement.
Nice.
Use my 50 foot of walking speed or running speed or whatever to get there.
Nice.
Taking a mournful long look at my lost colleague. What do you call a military companion?
Comrade, maybe?
Comrade, thank you.
Yeah.
My lost comrade, and stare longingly before turning on this giant.
Very good.
Okay, first things first. Bonus action. Can you bonus action spell and main action attack?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bonus action cast Compelled Jewel.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah.
You need to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Cool. Let me just pull up his Wisdom stat. All right.
So I'm gonna look at the giant and say,
guys.
"You killed my comrade.
Prepare to die.
Prepare to die."
Wisdom. I don't think.
Wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh yes.
Please
Please
work.
He hits a 25.
Oh fuck you! How does he have high wisdom?
Damn
Okay,
it.
that's okay. That doesn't matter. So on a, let me see. Wait, on a failed save. Okay, so on a failed save, he's drawn towards me. On a successful save, it does not restrict his movement.
Okay.
And it's a spell can't end. Yeah, okay. I think that just means it doesn't. Nothing happens. I don't know why I'd say if it succeeds in a saving throw, it does not restrict the target's movement for that turn.
Yeah.
That's okay. Okay, so then main action, I'm gonna pull out my Warhammer and raise it as up above my head and try and smash onto his knee. 'Cause I'm probably as
Classic
tall as I
paladin
am.
move.
Ah.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay.
Respectable.
Come on, please roll good. Please roll good. Oh, that's a 19 plus
19.
7
Fuck
to
yeah.
hit is 26
That
to
hits.
hit.
Roll
Oh,
up the
thank
damage.
God. Okay. So I am going to roll a 1d8 for my first attack. So that is 6 plus 4 is 10 bludgeoning damage. I'm going to pump a second level Divine Smite into that.
Yeah, boy.
Yes.
So that,
Do
what
it.
did I say that was?
Hey.
10 to start with?
Yeah.
No. Yeah,
Yeah.
10. 6 plus, that's 10 to start with. Second level Divine Smite is
3d8?
3d8. They're all 5s, so that's 15 more
Nice.
for the first attack. So that is 25 points of or 10 of bludgeoning damage and 15 of radiant damage.
10, 20. That's fucking cool.
25 for my
Fucking
first attack.
calm-ass play right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
And then
Super
I have a
cool.
second attack
Do it. Roll it up.
because I'm a paladin. That's an 8. Nope. That's a 16 plus 7, which is 23 to hit. 22 to hit. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep, that
23 to
hits.
hit.
Either one hits. You're good on both counts.
Amazing. And then that is 1d8.
The comrade.
Oh, that's low. Plus 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and I can't pump Divine Smite in again. Is that a once per turn?
No, you can do this many times as you've had spell slots.
Oh shit! Okay, well I've got all my spell slots, so
Yeah, go.
I've got left. I've used 1. No, I've used 2. So I have 1 second level left and a few first levels. I'm gonna use a second level again. So I'm gonna take.
I mean, why wouldn't you?
Another 3d8. It's not as good as the first time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points of radiant damage. So 7 points of bludgeoning, 8 points of radiant.
Slay.
Yeah.
Slay.
So
that's fucking sick.
25 in the first.
That's
20. Sorry, 15 in the second.
Yeah, fucking sick. Fucking sick.
That's all my second level's gone.
I mean, but that was a really fucking good turn. That was a
Nice.
Con Greystone ass turn.
In his honor.
Yeah, in his honor. He looks down at this giant. Oh, sorry, your elk can move. Your elk has a turn.
Yes, my elk has a turn.
bottom
My
of the
elk
round.
has would have started its turn in my no, sorry, my elk is now starting its turn not in my aura, so it does have a speed of 50 foot, so it's going to make it there too.
Okay.
The elk
Nice.
is going to gallop up, and if it can it move in a 20-foot straight line? Is there 20 feet of straight area before it hits
Down it can.
Cool. Fuck it. It's jumping off the goddamn thing.
Yes.
And, like, if you ever saw the old horse diving thing that was like many years ago, horse cliff diving, just straight down, like antlers out in a ramming charge.
What?
So it can, if it moves a 20-foot straight, it hits it with a ram attack on the same turn. It's going to deal an extra 2d6 damage. A ram attack is plus 5 to hit.
This is some Goat Simulator shit.
Isn't
Please
it?
hit.
And I love it. This is exactly what you want for the made up stream.
Oh, that's only 14 to hit.
14 doesn't hit. I'm
Yes,
afraid. But he does move back into the space of your aura. Does that give him anything on his attack?
No, not
it's
an
just
attack.
on his saves. That's a shame.
That's okay. Oh wait, I have to hold. Sorry, 1 second. Hold on. It's a ram attack. If declared as a creature, it has to succeed. Oh no, yeah, that doesn't matter. Go ahead. No, doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay.
Now he's gonna die.
Yeah. He, is.
Yes.
He didn't have much health, right?
No, whatever
right.
falling damage he's taking, he ain't making it.
Yeah. Like there's this moment, right? This fight is happening. You're laying into him, the two of you, and And fuck me, he looks up and he sees Conrad, the elk, like in the sun, like coming down like a dot, getting bigger and bigger, and like the pure drive of ambition in Conrad's eyes as he aligns his horns perfectly. And the giant just kind of like goes like this, and he goes just green robot bits fucking everywhere, and you see the light start going. Conrad has left the building. He's going to turn after taking those smites. He's going to turn to you, and he's going to say, "I can see you hold some power, but it pales in comparison to that wielded by our mistress. Take a small look." And he's going to, with both hands, summon a huge amount of lightning. And it is going to put it basically like equidistant between you two.
Mm-hmm.
And I need you both to take a dexterity saving throw for me.
Is there anything I can do? Can I shout encouragement at them?
Can I just shout, "Your mama" at the giant?
Your mama.
Your mama.
Oh, wait. Sorry. How far away am I from 24601?
You're both in melee range of him, so I'd say you're relatively clumped underneath him.
Okay, so he will get +2 to saves.
Yippee.
Okay, nice.
Or of protection.
Roll it up for me.
I get it though.
Yes,
These
you also
only
get
allies.
it.
You do.
No, you get it too.
Yeah.
Oh really? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I still didn't roll good.
No.
That's an 11.
An 11. Okay. Soz. That is not enough.
That's okay.
Apollo, what's a 24601 roll?
Oh God, what was the save again? What stat?
I haven't told
Dex.
you yet. Oh, Dex. Sorry, yeah.
Adding the +2, that's a nice, humble 15.
Humble 15 does not make it. This was a Dex save of 17.
Well,
this lightning crashes down around you. You both take 54 points of lightning damage.
I'm down, not
he-
dead.
Oh yeah.
As he washes you with lightning.
Fuck.
How much? -50 what?
54.
54.
I'm at -7 hit points.
Ooh.
Fuck. Harker, how are you looking?
I am also down.
Okay.
I had
You guys-
52 health points.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And if I had healed myself earlier instead of
yeah,
Walter, I would have been higher.
threw it away. That's sad. Basically, what you guys see as you're lying on your back is the storm giant raising his hands in a cry of victory, and you can hear "hoo, hoo, hoo" as out of the woodwork more and more flying monkeys begin to swarm this place, circling around him in an uproarious kind of like just a cacophony of victory cries, exultations. This is a big day for them. They just start, everyone is going mental, and you see this thing transmitting. As your kind of vision begins to flicker and your little robo eyes start to go out, this is very clearly the beginning of something big for them. Hero, you have,
Still here.
you have one turn before this place is overrun with enemies now.
Throw a bomb at us. Just
Yeah, like, okay, so I think Hero knows that it's too, like, he's not going to be able to do anything about it, and like the message or whatever has been sent, right? Or do I think I still have time to like interrupt it? If I threw my body at it, could I maybe like disrupt, like not go for the giant.
The message has been sent. Sorry, I thought you meant your message. No, their message has been absolutely transmitted at this point.
What's important is I get the message back to the Wizard of Wildspace, report back to the Emerald Legion. So I just start running literally as fast as I can. I don't have any abilities that can help me do that whatsoever. I only have a measly 30 feet of movement, but I start running as fast as my robo legs can take me.
Okay, let's just let the dice decide whether this message makes it back or not. Will we roll their observation against your... How do you want to do it? Athletics?
I think athletics probably makes sense. I'm literally just trying to just go as fast as possible. So yeah.
Okay, cool. Here we go. Roll it up. They rolled a 3 on the dice.
Okay, well, I got a not terrible 17.
Fuck me. Yeah, okay. Basically what's happening is they're too busy celebrating. They didn't count their enemies. They saw 3 enemies attack. They saw 3 enemies die. They feel like they're done. They don't know Emerald policy is to send 4. They fucking don't see you, and you manage to get back to the ship. Roll me one last stealth check. This isn't to see whether you survive, but more whether you can pull the ship off without them seeing you.
Stealth? Oh, that's a 6.
6. No. As the ship begins to leave the port and the solar sails come up, standard issue Emerald Legion like thing. It's very fast. They're probably not going to catch you, but you do hear the horns signaling that they see the ship leaving. You don't know what that means, but you're able to make it back to civilized space.
I've been
that
clocked,
is where we're
but
going
I
to.
have escaped. Okay.
You've been clocked, but you make it out. You know they know you were there.
Okay.
And that is where we're going to leave this session, this intermission in our main campaign.
Go green!
Go
green! I died. I've never died in character before.
That's exciting.
B-Man, I'm going to say, yeah, Ben, that was a TPK because an NPC escaped. Granted, yeah, doing that terrain, but yeah, very excited. And I will tell you straight up, I did kind of plan to TPK you on this one. This is basically being a cutscene.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Just because Caitlin can't be here, you guys were going to find out about this from other sources that this kind of stuff has happened. But I figured, why not? We'll fucking run it.
That's amazing.
Why not expand the universe a little?
Let them feel death.
No, I'm not fucking around here, guys.
I was out of curiosity. I rolled 3 death saves quietly.
How'd you do?
I made 3 successes, but I like to think that just like lying mostly dead, I just like open my eyes and stare at the body of Walter before eventually the giant just like stands on me.
Okay, yeah, rough, but canon. All right, nice. Look, that is the end of our grim Christmas one shot here.
Merry Christmas, y'all.
Merry Christmas. We all died.
Let's do some quick housekeeping. Yeah, let's pick a winner very quickly. So I'm going to give you till the end of my next announcement. You got 1 minute to hit exclamation point raffle if you haven't already.
I can. Yeah, I'll open entries for the last 1 minute.
1 minute. Yeah. Exclamation point raffle to try and win yourself 5 sets of dice. We are now obviously coming into the Christmas period. So schedule might get a little bit hazy. If you haven't already, head on over to our Instagram, follow us, keep an eye on us. That's where we're going to be posting all our updates and our Christmas streaming schedule. As it stands, the next game of Wizards would be on New Year's Day, so we just have to see how everything falls, and whether we have Caitlin back on stream for that at that point. But we will let you know on the Instagram. So shameless, go follow us. Maku, go follow us 15 times. Thank you to everybody who followed us today, who watched the stream, and who gave us a sub. We really do appreciate it, and it means the world to us. Thank you to our wonderful cast. Our Christmas adventure, Retro Stellar, has 3 of its 4 parts out. It's going to be finished up around Christmas time, so go and check it out. It's really quite fun. It's kids on bikes. It's set in the 80s, and it's kicking off, yo. Other than that, now is a good time to go and catch up on Let the One, our main campaign. We're going to be jumping back into that in the new year, so please do go and catch up. Look for G-Jops. It's a golden rat. And Dylan is putting his finger up.
Yeah, you can find that on Spotify or anywhere you get the
anywhere you get podcasts. Or not YouTube for that one. Sorry.
I'm rinsing. Yeah, you should. I opened the entries up again, so you should be able to enter now. Try again there, and then we are going to raid into D8 Dungeon, because on Thursday I am guesting on D8 Dungeon for the second part of their charity stream. So they're doing a charity stream.
Fantastic. What are we saying when we go in there? Are we saying Grifto Gang?
Yeah, I think it's got to be the Grifto Gang, right?
Grifto Gang. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So yeah, everyone. Okay, I'm going to close entries and we're going to enter this raffle.
Here we go. Oh, I can see it live. Stonks only go sideways. Congratulations. Stonks only go sideways.
That's my fella.
Congratulations.
Oh, congratulations.
That's my partner.
Fantastic.
Well, you can get him to loan you the dice and the next
I'll have to roll it for the campaign now.
Yeah,
I've been telling them like don't enter, because it'd be embarrassing if you would. And he hasn't entered until tonight.
Yeah.
Incredible. Fucking such is the roll of the dice, and he knows all about it now because he has like 25 of them. Incredible. Happy days, everybody. Thank you for watching the stream. Go raid D8 Dungeon. Grifto
Gang. Gonna send on a Grifto Gang, and peace.
Peace. Bye.
We're raiding.
We're raiding.
Raiding.
Our raiding. I don't know how to rate.
It's just gonna happen automatically in like 2 seconds now.
Yeah, it's like a 10-second countdown.
Raid now.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Yeah, let's go.
Bye.